Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've filmed my last faves and fails, so I was going to come on here and do my faves and fails, and I just realized that I did not have any fails as such, so we're just going to stick with the faves. Now, not all of these things are new, not all of these things, a lot of them I may have already rediscovered in my current makeup collection, so just keep that in mind before we proceed, and let's just get on with it. Okay, so first off is the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara, and this one is in black. I think they have these in different colours. I think I saw a purple one, if I can remember correctly. I can't remember. Anyway, this is a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I've recently been really loving that one as well, but that one ran out, and naturally I just started up on this one, and I just love the way it coats my lashes, the way it separates my lashes, and it's literally like 1, 2, 3, it's done, it's done, there's no faffing around. And as I've been saying in previous videos, I have found that my eyelashes have been growing, and I don't really wear fake eyelashes as such anymore. It's like maybe for special occasions I will wear fake lashes, but aside from that I don't. So this helps to really accentuate the length that I have going on at the moment, but I am hoping to work on the thickness. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to have to find some kind of product which helps promote thickness in lashes. But yeah, so that's the first thing that I'm constantly drawing for when I do my makeup, and it's the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. Next is a duo, I guess, or a twosome, I don't know what everyone will call it, and they're from The Ordinary. I recently did a video on this foundation and primer. They have a pop-up store. Is it Shoreditch? I think it's Shoreditch. And I got the foundation and I got the primer to go with it, and I absolutely love these two. Yes, I do tend to keep everything in their boxes. I don't know why. It's just something that I like to do sometimes. So I find that the foundation itself, it's a really good coverage foundation, but it's like my skin but better, if that makes sense. Primer as well, it's almost like, it's not, it feels a little bit silicone-y, but it's not so silicone-y. Like there's some primers which are, they feel like gel. This is more like a cream with silicones in it, if that makes sense. But this tends to just glide onto the skin so well. What I will say as like some constructive criticism is that I find that the foundation does not work as well without the primer. I have used other primers with this foundation, and I just don't feel like the outcome is as good. I don't feel like the foundation wears as well and for as long with other primers, but it works so amazing with this primer. So I would say if you're going to get this foundation, and it's the full coverage foundation, and it's 30ml, I think it was like £5.90 or something like that. I will link the videos down below, and this, I think it was like £3.90, something to that effect. So the whole, like both of them together, was under £10. I love it. I will leave that video down below, but I absolutely love these, and this is what I draw for literally every morning. Next is the Nip and Fab Soft and Kale Mix Moisturizer. I really like this moisturizer. It's actually finished now. I have been, like, every time I use this, or I have used it, it will be after I wash my hands, because I just find that my hands get so dry after I wash them, and I need to moisturize my hands. The only thing, like, I wasn't keen on the smell. Like, let's keep in mind it's kale. It's just not my kind of fragrance. I like sweet fragrances. This, I find that once I was like really moisturizing my hands with it, my hands will be, I wouldn't need to top up again for a really long time. And I am kind of sad that it is finished, but it is what it is, and you will see it in my next empties video. You know what, I have been going through so many products. Every time I do an empties, it's like literally straight away there's like another set of empties ready to go. I don't know like how I'm motoring through so many products. It's crazy, but it's a good thing that I'm going through all of the products that I currently have rather than keep on rebuying. Next is the Clean Colour Miss Cheek Blush, and this one is in Apricot. I recently did a video where, as you can see, like, I've pressed this, it was broken. I've recently did a video where I pressed this so that it's flat and together because it was delivered broken from Shop Miss A, and it is what it is. I mean, it wasn't completely a write-off, but I absolutely love this. And because I was using it so cautiously, I would literally just stab my brush in it because it's all broken pieces, and I just put it onto my skin, and it gave a lovely little flush of colour. But since I have pressed it, I now feel that I can dab my brush in there, and as soon as I put it on my skin, it's like the amount of pigment on my cheeks is crazy. It's so much pigment on my skin, and I don't know if that's due to me pressing it or if it is just because that is the intended pigment of the blush, but it's so pigmented, and I absolutely love this blush. I just love the way that it complements my skin when I have done makeup. Like, as you can see today, I've only just done my brows. I haven't done anything else because I feel okay to come onto camera without any makeup on sometimes. Like, who cares? But yeah, so that's the Clean Colour Miss Cheek blush in Apricot. I absolutely love it. I do have some other ones in the range as well, but this is the one that I've been drawing for every single day, probably for the last couple of weeks. It's crazy. Next one that you have seen like 1,000 times is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate Elixir palette, and it looks exactly like the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. I have done a couple of videos on this palette. Those videos I will link down below. I'm drawing for this like so often, it's crazy. I love this palette, it's so nice. This palette I found on the Superdrug website. Tam Beauty didn't have it on their website as yet. They have now got it on their website. They hadn't yet added it onto their website, but Superdrug had it, and I was just kind of like, what is this? I need to have it, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. I think it was like $7.99 or $8.99. I can't remember straight off the top of my head, but I absolutely love it. The color payoff is amazing. The blendability, I absolutely love it. I feel like this is an amazing, affordable dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. If you don't really want to fork out that kind of money, you do have options. This is definitely one of the options. Go for it. And I love the smell. It smells just like chocolate, and it has a huge mirror, as you can see. Having mirrors really doesn't bother me. Like, having them or not having them, it doesn't bother me if I have a mirror or not in a palette. It helps, but it doesn't really make much of a difference to me. But for those people who it does matter to, it has a huge mirror, and it's not one of those cheap mirrors. You know, like you get some of these mirrors and they're warped. This isn't one of those ones. But yeah, so this is the I Heart Makeup Chocolate Elixir. I would say that out of everything that I'm mentioning, this is probably the one that you would need to get out of everything. Next is the Bliss Foot Patrol Softening Cream. This I'm almost run out of. I absolutely love this for my feet when I get out of the bath. I absolutely love it. It's a bit strong smelling, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Listen, it gets deep into that skin, fam. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna have to find out how much a big size is, because I really want to invest in the big size. So anyone who has like dry skin, whatnot, it will really do wonders. Trust me, you have that baby soft skin on your feet. Next is the Nubian by Juvia's Place. I have done a video on this. Now, when I'm not using, like, say in the morning when I'm just so tired or I wake up late, I tend to draw for something like this, just so I can create a quick, natural look, still have something on my eyelids. This really just does the job. It has so many different colors that I absolutely adore. I absolutely love this palette. It helped me to create just the simplest eyeshadow look and it's like you can't go wrong. I just can't go wrong with this. I just can't. Next is the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Blender Sponge. It's a bit dirty, so please excuse that. I did not like this when I first got it. I was not a fan of it at all, but I've had to like give it a chance, and it's become like a part of me. I've still had better foundation sponges. I don't use this for foundation. I use this for underneath my eyes to blend out concealer and stuff. No, I haven't got any on, but I think that it was this that I wasn't keen on before, and now it's this that I actually live for this sponge. I feel like I can really just get underneath the eye, and I can get like a decent surface area, and depending on how I can go as far down as I want to, and all of this is just going to do all of the work for me. So I use it wet. I don't ever use this dry, but I really did have to give it a chance and really work with it before I was like, okay, yeah, I like it. So this is one of my favorites. I'm quite surprised because once I had got it and reviewed it, I think by then I'd probably tried it a couple of times anyway. Like, it's still not the softest that I've tried. I've had softer, but it's really, let's put it this way, I didn't like it before, but I'm keen on it now. So I have not seen it on their website, and I haven't seen it in store since I got it. I don't know if they were getting rid of the last stock that they had, but I would say if you do come across it, give it a try. It has grown on me. And last but not least, you can see that this is like a mess. It's the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Porcelain, and this is now completely empty. I have like squeezed it this way and that way to get all of the concealer out, and it's so sad because I haven't got a backup, so I need to go out and buy another concealer. Now this one I hadn't drawn for quite a while. I was using, what was I using? I can't remember what I was using instead. I was using something else, but I just found that whatever it was that I was using, it was really accentuating the little wrinkles that I get underneath my eyes and on the corners of my eyes. So I had to stop using it because it was just not working. So, and then I found this again in my drawer, and I was just finding if I just put a little bit just under the eyes without any other concealer with it, then I was getting the right amount of concealer, but it wasn't creasing as much because I'm not using as much product. So, but obviously that is still down to this itself because it still had to provide enough coverage. I absolutely love this. I need to run out and buy another one ASAP because I need to just quickly go and get myself another one because I don't know how I'm going to live without it now. I really don't. And the good thing is it's so like inexpensive. But I would say pick this one up. I think I might get a contour shade as well because I think when I got this I only got the right shade for highlighting, not for contouring. So yeah, that was that. I think I am gonna try out a contour shade too because I just love the way that they blend out. They're gorgeous. So that was all of my current favorites. I think that was like 10 items there. I don't think I took too long, I hope. Anyway, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.